So I was recently in Japan, and of course being a Nikke enjoyer, I had to check out the Nikke Mega Store, or Mega Nikke Store, in Akihabara, Tokyo. Let's see what they have there, whether it's worth going, and what I picked up. I even went there twice. So this is where it is, just a few minutes away from Akihabara Station, but it's also very easy to get sidetracked on your way there. Anyway, this is what the building looks like. Outside is a banner telling you you're in the right place. They seem to switch it out every once in a while too, which is pretty cool. So inside to the right, you'll see some stairs going up to the second floor. In Japan, the ground floor is the first, and the first is the second, if that makes sense. You'll probably be greeted with a poster or ad of some sort. There was a nice baseball Anise outfit for some event later on at some other place. I'm not sure if they keep the same arrangement all the time, but on the right of where you walk in, there's some new stuff. This is from the 2024 summer event, and of course there are some stands, the basic merch of any popular or not so popular franchise, I guess. There's some gacha Polaroids featuring shots from the summer event minigame. There are also some wall scrolls at the bottom. To the left of that, there are some 1/12 Nikke guns. These are kind of new, they're pretty cool, pretty pricey though, being around 2.6k yen. I guess similar to Little Armory prices. Personally, I didn't really feel the need to get any as they're not too fancy looking, and I kind of already ordered the Alice Figma, so I will be getting her gun from that. And also I'll be picking up at least one of the Red Hoods, so of course I'll get a gun from that as well. But otherwise we have Guillotine's gun, Snow White's Not Seven Dwarves, Red Hood's gun, Pepper's, Privity's, and Alice's. Besides that, there are some towels and desk mats. The desk mat designs were okay, nothing too fancy. The towel designs were nice though. You've probably seen these designs on some artworks before. The Doro or the fancy dress ones are probably my favorite. From the door to the left is where the cashier is, no pictures of that though because there were people there. And there's also a large TV with some merch ads and a Cinderella ad looping as well. Straight ahead of where you walk in is I guess some exclusive-ish stuff. At least that's what it says, right? Limited edition. These are of course from the Bunny event with the stands and stickers and scrolls and stuff like that. Or at least during that period anyway. You know, even though you see these designs all the time in-game and on websites and stuff, it's quite different seeing stuff as physical products, you know, blown up to such a large size. I mean, I guess that's why merch is a thing. It's cool how they did a whole Kilo and Talos as well. It is a little bit pricier though. To the right of that, there's a Christmas tree and Muscle Mummy grave. There's a rack in the middle of the store with various goods and a few fellow commanders doing some browsing. There's a few scrolls hung up on display as well, all looking pretty good. There's some new merch here displayed in the middle. Metal Collection Volume 1, releasing February 2025. I think these look pretty cool. Feels a little bit more substantial than a keychain or something. It's a little bit different. There's a few plushies soaking in the sun and the Christmas spirit. Some other more basic coin metal type things, also gacha items. There's those thick card things, which I don't actually know what you use for besides, well, looking at. Which I suppose is what a lot of this stuff is for anyway, just looking at and making you happy, right? There's some little weapon pin gachas. There's some stuff I kind of skipped in the middle and forgot to take pictures of, but there's some company logo stickers, coasters, mugs, some apparel like hats and t-shirts. There's some capsule gacha funny face pins, which are pretty cool, but they're also 400 yen. For reference, for 500 yen, you can get a whole little Nikke, so I think that's a little bit better. I'm not quite sure what these are, they do look nice though, maybe bookmarks or something like that. Towards the back of the store are your standard stands. There's a whole bunch of them, just your regular characters and their regular designs and outfits. I don't know what I'm saying. I mean, besides that, there are some special outfits. Next to that, I guess, is the original Red Hood character design, which you're not meant to take pictures of, and I definitely didn't take pictures of, I was just taking a picture of the stands below it. Back to the middle display, there's a Commander plush, Lucky Boy, and some other plushies. I believe these are storage crates. And behind them there, you can't really see them, but there are some clocks and wallets, or I guess card cases. There's also some little stickers from the Memory of Goddess game, very cute. This stuff here I'm pretty sure was curry. There's some tall glasses with pixel designs as well. So you just take one of these cards to the counter to let them know which one you want. And above that we have a board signed by I guess the makers of Nikke or Shift Up or something like that. Pretty cool, salute to them. So what did I buy? Absolutely nothing. I went twice and I bought nothing. Is the Nikke store worth going? Also probably not. Well, not to buy stuff anyway, since this is the official Algernon store. You'll only find Algernon stuff here, and you'll also be paying retail price. So unless you absolutely need the latest and newest releases, you can probably find similar stuff or even the same stuff elsewhere, and sometimes for a cheaper price too. In saying that, just having a browse though is still fun, and being surrounded by Nikke stuff is pretty cool. However, I did buy a bunch of Nikke stuff from other places, but that's a story for another time. Here is more Nikke and figure stuff of course. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.